Good afternoon and welcome to today's lesson. This is for grade 8, lesson 22, Figures of Speech, part 1. I'm Mrs. Swart and I'll be taking you through today's lesson. Now, just to remind you that tomorrow you'll be doing the second part. But before we start, this is something we really need to look at that concerns me, is that our learners are confused between parts of speech and figures of speech. So what is the difference here? Why do we get confused with these two? Parts of speech, if we think of parts of speech, the part they play in a sentence, it's the names of the words. So words don't only have a meaning, but they also have a name. It's actually very exciting to think that that happens in a language. We think of things like, and these are parts of speech, nouns, adverbs, prepositions, interjections, adjectives, verbs and conjunctions. All of these are parts of speech and they have a meaning, but these are their names. So we can have, for instance, the part, the would be a determiner. That's the name of the word, the. You and I have a name. I'm a person. You are a person. I am Celeste Swart. That's my name. But my name also has a meaning. And in the same year, the tells us something specific. It shows us a specific part of the word or of the sentence. But what's really exciting about this is we also find out that the has a name other than just its meaning. So let's carry on and find out a little bit more about the figures of speech so that we can make sure we never, ever are confused again. Figures of speech are different from the literal meaning. The literal meaning is meaning exactly what the word tells us. But now remember, there are so many exciting different figures of speech. It's expressions, and they're used to make a greater effect on the reader or the listener. And it includes making comparisons, contrasts, associations, exaggerations, like when we think of a hyperbole, and construction. It gives a clearer picture of what you're trying to express. And it's so wonderful. It's not just necessary to use it in literature. You can use it in your everyday writing as well. So let's look at a few examples that we have here today. We look at a simile. A simile is a comparison using like or as. We say, he is like a lion in battle. And there we are comparing someone who's angry, fighting, to a lion that is fighting in a battle, that's fighting with another lion. Or he is as angry as a lion in battle. But now, will every single use of like and as always indicate a simile? Absolutely not. Because sometimes it's not a comparison. It's sometimes just used to complete a sentence. So when we have the comparison where we are comparing something to something else and we're using like or as in the comparison, then it becomes a simile. So be careful that you don't get mixed up with those and you don't confuse them. So don't think, oh, I just have to find like or as, and then it'll be perfect. It'll be a simile. It isn't. What if I say, I like coffee? It's not a simile at all. It's something I enjoy drinking. So be very careful of the like and as aspect, that you aren't confused, that you know it's a comparison. A metaphor is also a comparison, but it's a direct comparison. Remember with the simile, we said he is like a lion in battle. Here we say he is a lion in battle. So we are stating that one thing is another. We're saying he is a lion in battle. So here we can see that we're comparing two unrelated things, but we are stating, we're saying that he, maybe it's a man or could be she, the girl is a lion in battle. We're creating these images. That's wonderful what you can do with words. We're exaggerating a characteristic or action or expressing a complex idea. So remember this. Here we're using a comparison. We're comparing someone or something with the other, and we are making sure there's a comparison. Then Personification. It's something that is not human, is given human characteristics. Look at the word personification. Person. So it's something that's not a person, that has the characteristics of a person. We think of the desk groaned under my weight. Can a desk groan? It can't. Groaning is a human characteristic. Opportunity knocks at your door. Is opportunity a human? Can it knock at your door? It cannot knock at your door. So that shows you it's personified. It's made to have human characteristics. And I think this is actually all very simplistic and very easy to understand. And I'd like you to try and make sure you get it right. So don't forget about the quiz afterwards. The quizzes are very simple. I use the exact same information as you will find in my quiz and in the slideshow. So there's nothing that's going to frighten you or make you think, oh, I don't know how we didn't do that. So have a look here. You can either join this Practice Makes Perfect by clicking on the link below. The link has been shared on the form already with the teachers on the VLRP link. It's been shared on the WhatsApp group. So please use it to make sure that you really try to complete this. Or you could scan, use your QR code, and you could complete it that way. So go and make sure that you do that, that you can test yourself and make sure that you understand what you are doing and why you're doing. And then I'd like to thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope that this is a little bit clearer now. But remember, as the exercise says, practice makes perfect. If you don't practice it, you cannot expect anything to happen. You won't learn anything. So go and make sure that you actually understand what you have to do, that you have learned what's going on there. Because it's very simple. If you have grasped that idea, you're going to find that you're going to understand it anytime without any problems. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for this day that I could share with you.